Hello there, Derek Ray and Stewart Robson on the back of commentating for ESPN Plus on Real Madrid's very comfortable, it must be said, 4-1 victory away to Granada. Stewart, Real ahead of this game had prevailed on their previous matches by 2-1, so narrow margins of victory. This was pretty comprehensive.
It certainly was, and I thought they played some really good football. They started the game by playing out from the back quite easily because Granada tried to press them, but they found spaces in midfield. I thought the position of Modric was key to that. He was playing further upfield, almost in behind Benzema, but he had a free role. And of course, they could keep switching the play out for Vinicius Jr. And Asensio, I thought, had a good role out on the right-hand side, at times on the right-hand side, making those little diagonal runs. But the midfield players with Toni Kroos, Modric and Casemiro, they completely dominated the game.
Yeah, the first half goals for Real Madrid coming from Marco Asensio and from Nacho, who was filling in for Eder Militao. He'd been away with the Brazilian national team during the international window. You mentioned Kroos and Modric. It was quite the day, wasn't it, for the senior statesmen who were very hard to stop, really on top of their game in midfield.
Well, they were back to their best. We talked about Modric. He was playing in that role behind Benzema. He could pick his passes. He got good positions. He found that bit of space. Played so many balls with the outside of his right boot, which he does. You know, the timing of his passing was good. The angle of his passing. Toni Kroos plays that little bit deeper. And what he did, by going that little bit deeper and almost into the left-back position at times, it allowed Mondi to break forward, and he had a great understanding with Vinicius Jr. down the left-hand side. So those two players were at their very best. Last season, when we saw them against Chelsea in the Champions League, when it was a high-energy game and there was an athletic game, they struggled. But when it was a game, a technical game like today and a tactical game like today, they're still top-quality players.
Yes, Ferland Mendy, you mentioned his name. He scored. So did Vinicius Jr. and Modric setting that one up. Karim Benzema, for once, not getting on the score sheet. But it was a day for spreading the wealth. Real Madrid were helped out by the red card, which went to Monchu in the second half. Granada really fell apart towards the end of the game. But it's all systems go now. Carlo Ancelotti has spoken about it. Difficult games to come, starting with Sheriff away, a revenge mission in the Champions League, if you like, on Wednesday. You'll be keeping close tabs on that. And then some difficult LaLiga matches against, for example, Sevilla, Real Sociedad, the Madrid derby against Atletico. There's not a lot of margin for error for Real Madrid in the games coming up.
Yeah, they're all going to be tough games. I think they'll win against Sheriff quite comfortably. Yes, Sheriff beats Real Madrid in Madrid, but if you looked at the game, how many chances did Real Madrid have? And it can't happen again, I don't think. They'll be too good in Moldova. Then you look at the games coming up. Real Sociedad are right up there, but have they played particularly well? Are they a great side? I don't think they are. So I think Real Madrid, again, are better play. Have got better players. They're a better team. And the Sevilla, who only drew at the weekend. So I think they're still the side to beat. Barcelona had an okay win against Espanyol, but I don't think they're going to be good enough to catch Real Madrid. So Real Madrid, over the course of the season, I think are going to be the team to catch. Atletico Madrid, I commentated on them, in their game against Osasuna. They didn't play particularly well. They scored an 86-minute header, but they didn't really create too much. They looked pedestrian in their movement. I don't think Simeone's quite happy with what he's seeing at the moment. Some of the players that have come in haven't done the job, like De Paul. So I think Real Madrid are still the team to beat this season.
Yeah, it has been said that this is the season for someone other than Real Madrid, Atletico or Barcelona to win La Liga. But in conclusion, would you say that Real Madrid are the favourites? They are the favourites to win La Liga as things stand?
Yes. All the time the game is technical, all the time it's a tactical battle. I think Real Madrid are going to win that because they've got top-class players who are experienced, are clever. If it becomes an athletic game, that's when they might struggle. But over the course of the season, I think Real Madrid are going to win too many games for the other teams, and they're the team to beat, no question about it.
As we said, real testers coming up for Real Madrid. We'll watch with interest. Stewart, thanks for your company today. Thanks to you at home, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.